Do you know that some people never really believe that good things can just happen to them? Like, they don't even expect any iota of goodness from anyone to them. It's that serious. Hi, hi, hello to you. Hi, welcome back to A Walk with A.F.I. Like, I'm so glad and happy that you are joining me. If you are new here, hey, you're welcome. This is A Walk with A.F.I. podcast where we talk about growth. We talk about things that hinder us from growing, from becoming a better version of ourselves, and how to navigate a path that leads to being better than who we were yesterday. And yes, I work with Afi, also deals with personal stories, about growth and all of that. So you're welcome. And if you are my G, yes, if you are a returning listener, hello, you're welcome once again. And I'm so glad that you are joining. And yes, it feels so great to be here. It feels so great to have this particular conversation. I mean, guys, let's go. Okay, but before we dive deep, there's a quick update. Yeah, there's a quick update. I will be restructuring the way episodes are released. So from now on, new episodes will be dropping every 2 weeks instead of weekly. Are we happy? Ooh. I am happy. I am excited, and I hope you are too because you have to. Like you must. Okay, so this gives me space to reflect and to pour more depth into each conversation that we'll be having, and honestly, also to allow these ideas, these lessons to breathe a little more in our lives. I hope you will come along with me on this journey. I hope you not say, Afi, why are you doing that now? I hope you still join me. Yes, please. Okay, so now let's get into today's conversation. So here is a thought that I've been sitting with for a while. There are people who don't really believe good things can just happen to them. Maybe you don't expect goodness from anybody. Maybe yours is not even anybody. Maybe yours can still expect goodness from your family members and your friends, but anybody outside your family member circle and your friends, no, 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 they cannot just be good to you. You don't even allow yourself to, it's another thing that you're not even allowing yourself to allow people to be good to you. Let me cite this example. People tell you, oh my god, you look so good, and you're like, are you talking to me? Or then you are doubting your mind, oh my god, is my makeup so bad? Is my dress so bad? Am I not smelling nice? Can you just breathe? Like, can you just calm down? Breathe. Exactly. Please. Oh God, let me calm down. Oh, please. I mean, just calm down. Just breathe. Because the truth is, I've realized that this thing does not just happen. Most times they have their sources, right? So I'll just be talking about one or two, not one or two actually. I'm very sure it will be more than one or two, but let me just put it that way. So yes, let's just get into it. So I just want to say that one is, the pattern of disappointment. When life decides to just throw you more no's than yes, like in your entire life, you've heard plenty no's. Like you've heard people say no in capital letter more than you've ever had anyone tell you yes. You know, things like that. And also heartbreaks. When you've experienced more heartbreaks than joy, it's so easy to form a shield. you know you build a wall just to protect yourself. You start thinking, if I stop expecting good, I won't be let down. I won't be disappointed. I mean, if I'm not expecting anything from anybody, how am I going to get disappointed? That's never going to happen. But honestly, what really happens is that you live in constant defense mode. Like your walls are always up, like you are never even bringing it down for anyone, just because yes, you've been heartbroken a lot of times, and then you've heard people say to you no. Like anytime you say, oh, can you help me with this? No. Can you help me with this? No. And then you just feel like, you know what, I don't even need anybody, I don't even need to ask anybody for help. If I stop asking people for help, they can't disappoint me. If I'm not giving my heart to anyone, it cannot be broken. Another thing is environment and upbringing. See, the truth is, for some people, right, it's about the kind of environment that they grew up in. Maybe kindness was not modeled. You never see your dad, your mom, or people around you being kind to others. It was always myself, myself. I don't know if you have these people in your places. There are people that have fruits in their compounds, but you cannot even go there to ask, not to talk of you want to even pluck. Are you joking? Like there are people that you cannot even tell them that, oh please, I want some mangoes, can I come in and get? No, like it's always a capital no. So growing up in such an environment where you never see anybody being kind or being nice to anyone, it does not strike a chord within you. And sometimes it's not even about kindness not being modeled. Sometimes it's about survival, being the center stage. You just have to fight for everything. You just have to be in a competition with everybody. So you're always like putting your survivor first. It's always you. You have always fought for every single thing that you have. You might find it so hard to believe that anything could come freely to you without struggle. Like anything good cannot just come to you without you fighting tooth and nail for it. Like it cannot just come to you easily. You must fight like your life depends on it. And also sometimes it's fear masquerading as protection. You reject goodness because deep down within you, you are just scared, you are just afraid, you are just like, this person cannot just be good to me without wanting something in return. Do you understand? Like you're just like, oh no, no, I cannot do this. And then sometimes you're afraid that it will not last. This thing is just going to come and go now. Like I want stability, I want something that can stay. And goodness or kindness, you've zeroed your mind to the fact that it can stay. You're just like, no, this thing cannot stay now. To just come and it will just go. And then you're just so afraid that it will be snatched away from you. So because of that, you feel like you are safer when you keep the walls up than you risking being vulnerable to disappointment. And sometimes it's just you questioning your self-worth, honestly. It's just you giving in to this very subtle but powerful belief. You think, I don't deserve good things. Like no, it's not me. Like nobody can be good to me. You can't be kind to me. I don't deserve it. If you've been told they are not enough before, there is huge possibility of you internalizing that word that was spoken to you, and you feel like that is your reality. Like you are not good enough, and because of that, nobody can be good to you. Or when you look at it and you realize that life has made you feel that way, life has made you feel like you are worthless, you are not worthy of anybody's love, affection, or goodness or kindness. And it could be so hard to imagine that good things could ever be meant for you or could ever find its way to you. So you see, this mindset doesn't come out of nowhere, honestly. It doesn't just wake up one day. It's always there. It has roots, it has sources. But here is the irony, honestly. While it might feel like it's protecting us, while it might feel like I'm so strong, I don't need anybody to be kind to me, to be good to me. I don't expect anybody to do anything that is great for me without having, the mindset of me paying them back in some ways and all of that. It actually steals from us, honestly. It keeps us closed off from opportunities, from kindness, from love, from greatness, from enjoying what it means to be loved, to be cherished, to be cared for. And to be honest, when I was preparing for this episode, I tried so hard to think of a personal story, for me to share a personal story where I struggled to accept goodness. And I realized that it's actually hard for me to remember one. Not because it never happened, but because those moments are so quiet that they slip past us. Like you don't even realize that you are in that moment. You don't even realize that something like that is happening. Maybe it was that time someone honestly complimented me and I brushed it off. Or when someone offered kindness and my first thought was, What do they want in return? Why are you being kind to me? Why are you smiling at me? Like, why do you want to pay for my car? Do you get like, why are you offering me what you are eating? Like, why do you care if I'm doing this? And doing that? And I might not recall the exact details, but honestly, I know that I've been there multiple times. And that in itself says something. It tells us that this mindset shows up in such quiet ways that sometimes we don't even notice we are shutting goodness out. Sometimes we don't even notice that we are shutting kindness out. Sometimes we don't even notice that we are not even allowing ourselves to be loved. So maybe today you will recognize yourself in this. Maybe you don't expect much from life because expecting less feels much more safer. But I want you to pause and ask yourself, am I rejecting the idea of goodness before it even has the chance to find me? Because once you already internalize it and you are repelled by the idea on its own, honestly, when goodness comes to you, you don't even see it because you are too blinded, you are too caught up in your own idea of I am not enough, I do not deserve goodness, or there's nobody that will be good to me without wanting something in return. And most times things that they want in return are things that I will not be able to give. And that is because sometimes it's not that goodness is absent, it's not like goodness is nowhere to be found, but it's because we've trained our hearts, our mind not to expect it. So even when it comes, they are not seeing it. And that's where healing really begins. We have to check our heart, we have to check within us. Have I internalized things that have been said to me about me not being good enough? Have I been so disappointed that I feel like no, 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 nobody's ever going to make their way into this space, into this big heart of mine, into me being vulnerable? Like a whole lot can just make us to just shut people out, shut kindness out, shut love out. But I want you to know that for us to get past this, there's a lot of work to be done. We need to heal from trauma, we need to heal from things that have been said to us, we need to see life through a different lens. We need to understand that there's still goodness out there and you deserve it. You have to bring out every negative thing that has been said to you that you've internalized, you've made it your own truth. But I just want us to know that when we see people that when you are good to them, you are kind to them, they seem withdrawn, they feel like they don't deserve it, they feel like maybe you are doing something that is bad to them. Don't be too quick to judge, don't be too quick to withdraw from them, don't be too quick to say, oh, she's so insecure. Honestly, that insecurity might stem from a trauma. So sometimes you just have to be patient with people like that because honestly, even ourselves, we have to check. I'm very sure that I've been there, and I feel like each and every one of us, maybe in our past or presently now, maybe you are there right now. I want you to know that, see, you deserve goodness, you deserve to be loved, you deserve kindness, you are enough, you are good, and you are kind yourself. Because sometimes, because we have internalized that nobody can be kind to us, nobody can be good to us. So we also feel like we cannot be good or kind to anyone. So you also want to be hostile to people. You also want to just spit venom into people's eyes every time, every day. You just don't feel like you can be good to anyone. But I want you to know that you are good. There's a lot of kindness within you. There's a lot of love within you that you have to give to the world. There's a lot of love that you have to share. Not because it's a must, but because you want to. Because you want to, and irrespective of whatever must have happened to you that makes you feel like you are not good enough or you don't deserve goodness or you cannot be good to people. I want you to know that that is not who you are. You have to resit and think about who you are. So yes, we'll be talking more about how to come out of this situation in our next episode. So thank you very much for listening today. Remember, episodes will now be coming every 2 weeks, so we have more time to reflect together, right? And this week, I want to give you a simple and gentle challenge, and that is that you should notice one good thing, no matter how small, no matter how little it might be. Notice one simple good thing and allow yourself to believe that it is for you. Maybe just someone just decided to open the door for you. Allow yourself to believe that it is for you. Somebody said to you, oh, you smell so nice. Allow yourself to believe that it is for you. Somebody just tell you, oh, I love the way you dress. I love your makeup, I love your hair, you look so nice. Somebody just say, oh, I got this for you. Allow yourself to believe that this goodwill, this kindness, this love, this care is good for you and it is for you. So next time we'll talk about what actually happens when we stop expecting goodness and how that mindset quietly shapes our lives. And until then, please stay open, stay rooted, take care of yourself, keep thriving. I love you. And this is Afi signing out. Yeah, this is Afi signing out and saying, I love you. Okay, bye guys. See you.